What's going on, people? Welcome to another Toronto Hoop Talk live stream. My name is Alam, and today we got Thunder Nuggets Game 5. We have an absolutely huge game. I'm seeing that we're starting the stream off with a raid from Sarcasm City. So, as my guy King in the chat says, and big up to him, big up to all the Sarcasm City Raiders. Shout out to everybody in here. 173 people watching live. Make sure you guys hit the like button and subscribe to the channel. This is Toronto Hoop Talk. If you guys watch any of the basketball content on the Sarcasm City playback, you're probably familiar with me at this point. I'm out there hanging out with Flawless and Jez and them while we watch ball every night. Tonight they have a watch along on the playback. You guys can feel free to go check that out. But if not, you can come here and hang out with me in my community here. We're going to be doing a few things. We're going to be watching the game, and I'm going to set up the scoreboard. We're going to be watching the game. We're going to be looking through mock drafts to see what people think is going to happen now that the lottery is done. We're going to be talking about the lottery. We're going to be playing this grid here, Immaculate grids, which is kind of like the basketball equivalent of football bingo. So I know a lot of people here are probably big football fans. If you guys aren't big basketball fans and you guys want to get into the sport, one, tonight's game is going to be amazing and probably a great place to start. Two, this is probably an awesome place to hang out because you're going to get a chance to bounce your questions off of people that really love the game. I'm going to be in here. King's going to be in here. I'll throw the link in the chat for you, King. And yeah, we're going to hang out and have a great time. Where am I going to start? I'm going to start off with the 2025 mock drafts. Because, we got to see what the experts think. Who is this by? Oh, Jonathan Gavoni? Perfect. That's always the mock drafter I'm looking for. For the people who might not be familiar, Gavoni is him. Gavoni is him when it comes to mock drafting. So Cooper Flag to Dallas. That's pretty basic. Okay, what's going on, King?
What's up?
Okay, Cooper Flag to Dallas. That's very basic. Dylan Harper to San Antonio. Also pretty basic, although people do think that he's going to get traded, or at least this pick is going to get traded. Ace Bailey to Philly. That's pretty basic. Charlotte taking VJ Edgecombe. So I think this is probably where it's not really guaranteed what happens. A bunch of different players could be taken here. I don't think there's really a consensus at this point. But yeah, Edgecombe to Charlotte. I talked about it yesterday in a short video I did. You can feel free to watch it on the channel. I did a reaction to the lottery. I think this pick won't work out if it happens. I don't think Charlotte is the kind of organization where a player like Edgecombe will develop. I do think he's a player that needs development. He's a player with physical traits that doesn't really have the polished game yet. So I don't think this is the spot for him. If that happens, I don't think it's going to work. No, bro, I hear you.
Yeah, the split rise was scripted this year. I swear to God.
Everybody talks about Dallas, and that was kind of like a running joke of oh, Dallas is going to win the lottery, right? But Philly got bailed out too. Oh my God, I cannot believe how much Philly got bailed out. They were in such a bad spot, and they got fucking bailed out. I can't believe it.
Also, the Spurs getting two, so they'll get Vic get either a pick or Giannis.
Yeah. Because the thing with Philly is that they actually have options now.
They're making the big markets trying to cook.
For real, man. Philly can trade Embiid and Paul George if they want to for whatever they can get, right? And ride with McCain, Maxey, and Bailey, or whoever they take. They can trade this pick to try to add another piece to help out, help maximize what they have already, take a little bit of pressure off the two guys that can't stay healthy. There's so many options for them. Jeremiah Fears to Utah. I don't know. That feels a little bit high. I watched Fears play twice. He's good though. He's really young. That being said, he's really young. So yeah, Utah they're in no hurry as an organization. Trey Johnson to Washington. Holy shit, man. Seeing Washington this far down is crazy. But yeah, the game is about to tip off. They're showing the really popular stat that everybody always brings up. When a series is 2-2, the winner of game 5 wins the series 81% of the time. So This is, in all likelihood, the game that's going to decide the series. Oh, what was that, King?
I say decides the series, yeah. Also, I need them to actually cook. Come on.
Yeah, you definitely need. I mean, honestly, both these teams need their superstars to show up.
That's kind of why I wanted us to win Game 4. At least then, if we lost this wouldn't have been as bad.
Holmgren, corner 3 to start the game. 3-0 OKC. Oh. Yo, King, where are you at in the game?
Like, I'm just about to see the Holmgren free.
Oh, okay. So I'm probably about a possession or two ahead of you. So if there's
As
ever parts where I'm
usual, as
spoiling too hard,
usual.
let me know. Ooh, Brown turns it over after SGA layup. So it's 5-0 OKC and a turnover by Denver. Early on, there's a bit of a gap in sharpness, but we're also literally just a minute into the game. Dort from 3 misses. Damn. Lots of Jamal Murray from 3, front rim, misses. Shai, oh my God, Shai tips the rebound right to Jamal Murray after all these misses. I was going out just trying to finish up smoking on that Cavs pack right now. 100%, bro. We're ecstatic that Cleveland season is over. Big Cleveland hatred on this channel. Jokic to MPJ. MPJ misses. Yo, okay. It's early. We're literally 2 minutes into the game. OKC is not rebounding at all. That's not great. But
Okay.
so far it hasn't really cost them. But
Okay.
they also are still not rebounding. You're right, bro. Cavs and Boston. 2 teams that we don't like. Shai looks like he tweaked something as he fell.
The only pack we will not be smoking is the Warriors pack. I'm not smoking that.
Damn, we got a Warriors sympathizer on our hands?
It's not that, it's just like, it's because now people are gonna say that, oh, Ant slayed Curry. Curry didn't even play this series. That's what I'm seeing. I'm just seeing
That's
how
true.
bunch of that. I'm like, man, I can't smoke that.
That is true. You can't sit here and act like Ant gets to put Curry on his Kingslayer list. Hey, bro, and the Boston ones, they're extra green too. The Boston pack, 4-leaf
And
clovers.
hopefully we'll smoke on that Thunder pack. And hopefully we'll smoke on the Thunder pack.
Yo, I feel like a Thunder pack actually sounds like a real thing. Like.
Oh, I think it is, but for me, this would be so much better.
Ooh.
That's for all the talk I've heard from the Thunder. I need this pack.
Okay, so here's my thing. If you guys go down 3-2, what percentage would you put for like the comeback as a Nuggets fan?
It'll have to see. It'll have to see how bad we lose this game. If it's a close game, I feel we can still come back. But if it's like 20 plus, then yeah, nah. I think the comeback's over.
No, I'm saying if you guys go down 3-2 in the series, like what is your confidence level in being able to win 2 games in a row?
40 under.
Oh, okay. Welcoming to
That's
the
gonna be
stream.
hard.
We got Jared. We got our resident
Because that
Celtics.
means we'll have to win Game 7 at OKC.
Hey, bro, Jared. Tough scenes in Boston.
Yeah, I feel bad for Tatum.
Tough scenes in Boston. But your guy Cooper Flag is headed to Dallas. He's going to Texas, and I know you like going to Houston for Texans games. So, you have an opportunity to go see Flag. It won't be too complicated as Jalen Williams hits a corner 3 to put OKC up 10-2.
Yeah, I saw you were pissed off about your Raptors getting 9.
Oh, that was fucking excruciating, man. All that attempted tanking, and we end up with the 9th overall pick, man. That's just how bad the East was. We tried to tank.
Yeah.
We still ended up the 7th worst team.
What was the highest East team? The Hornets?
Like, you mean the worst? I think it was Washington.
No, the Hornets were the first. Oh, Washington. Yeah, Washington was the worst for Eastern, but they.
And Denver takes a timeout after a dunk, makes it 12-2 OKC 4 minutes into the game. So we got a hot start for OKC.
OKC looks good.
Oh my god! 10 points already?
10-point lead in basketball nowadays, that's like a 2-minute run. So obviously a lot of time to go. But yeah, I mean, I pointed out maybe 40 seconds into the game, like there's a gap in sharpness, clearly. OKC came out the sharper team.
And you want to know what the funny thing is, too?
What's that?
In April, Damian Lillard tore his Achilles.
Yeah, man, these lot of
Achilles
injuries.
And then May, Jason Tatum ruptured his Achilles.
Yeah, so the East is going to have 2 teams pretty impacted going into next year. That Canadian says Wizards going to do their best magic trick and disappear until next draft lottery. Don't kill me. Don't kill me. Okay, so we can look at these mock drafts. This one has Kaman Malawach going 7. See, this is the fucking annoying thing because I was always under the impression that the Raptors would take this guy 7, 6, 5, or 4, right?
Yeah.
So the idea of picking 7th wasn't even that bad because I felt like, we're going to take the same guy anyways, right?
But then you moved down 2 spots.
But now we moved down 2 spots, and I don't see him falling to 9. So that's kind of tragic. You got Khan Knipple going 8, right? Like, I found myself kind of becoming a fan over the course of the March Madness. I think because he's a white wing player, he's going to get compared to a lot of shooters that have, like, one-dimensional games. Like, all white wings that shoot the 3 get compared to like Redick and Korver and those kind of guys, right? I know this because my team has Grady Dick. Knipple actually has a pretty interesting game. Like he's a much more well-rounded player than people will give him credit for. Like, not to say that I wanted the Raptors to take him because I think his skill set might be a little bit redundant for us, but I wouldn't have hated that as a consolation prize. But again, at 9, I don't even think he's available either. At 9, this mock has us taking Colin Murray Boyles. Bro, I don't know if you guys saw him shooting today at the Combine. He was out there looking like me shooting a basketball.
Ooh, I don't know. That depends if you guys are going to choose them, though.
Bro could not shoot the 3 at all, man. I'm not a fan. But yeah, I'm at the point where I'm really like, and we're going to talk about this more, but like, we need a center. The value isn't there. Are you drafting for value or are you drafting for position? Because it is 2 different worlds for the 9th pick that we're at. But not to get too deep into Raptor stuff, we are watching Thunder Nuggets. That Canadian says I'm still on the trade up bandwagon. I don't know about y'all. I mean,
where would you guys trade up to?
The thing is, if we could get off some salary, that would be nice. I don't know if I would part with more draft picks to trade up. But if we could get like, if flipping, I don't know, Ochai or maybe flipping like RJ and then getting something back, if that happened, I'd be down, but I would be very careful about trading up.
And Jay Butler after that game, he sent his prayers right out to Jason Tatum after the game was over.
Who sent their prayers out? Who is that?
Jalen Brunson, right after the game, he sent his prayers right over to Jason Tatum after that gruesome injury.
Yeah, of course, man. Nobody wants to see a top player in the league, or actually any player in the league, go down like that.
and it was a non-contact injury, so I knew something must have happened.
Those are the scariest ones. 12-4.
And the Cavs are out. Number 1 seed is out in the Eastern Conference.
Not only are they out, they got spanked.
Yeah, the Pacers.
And hopefully out in the West as well.
I don't think the Nuggets are beating the Thunder. The Thunder is way too good.
Thing is, I do agree that the Thunder are just
trust us. Nuggets in 6.
No, Thunder is 7.
To be honest, though, he has been saying Nuggets in 6 the whole time, so his prediction is still valid. My thing is, when I've watched this game or this series so far, I think it's pretty clear that the Thunder are the better team. It's just the thing is like they're young, they make mistakes, they do bad things.
Mm-hmm.
They're like self-inflicted. Like Denver does have the advantage of being a more.
Oh my God!
What happened?
It said we missed the last 20 of our first quarter 3-pointers.
Yo, that's go dating back to the last game. You guys didn't hit a 3 in the last game. Yo, last game was disgusting. Like all things considered, last game was horrible.
I thought how is he a Nuggets fan if he's from Pittsburgh?
King can answer that for himself.
I have no team. I was not going to Philly, and I liked Melo.
Okay. I see. I don't blame you on that one. I like Melo too.
Chet goes to the basket, the easy flush. Okay, I think the Thunder should trade for Kevin Durant. That's the name.
Would the Thunder fans even accept KD coming back?
Here's the thing. I think they would accept him coming back if he decided he wanted to on some LeBron homecoming shit. Big up Kenyon. He said that ship sailed. Okay, so then if the Thunder make a move to try to speed up the cycle, or like, if they make the window, what do you think a good option would be? I kind of don't think they should make a Giannis kind of a move because the thing is, I don't think they have to make that aggressive of a move. Like, part of why I like KD is because I don't know if he's going to cost that much.
I heard that Giannis doesn't want to go back to the Bucks next year.
Well, he's open-minded about leaving. But yeah.
Which I don't blame him. He already won a championship with them.
And just like that, it's a 1-point game again, 14-13. Laurie is perfect. Oh, Laurie is sick. I wonder what Utah's outlook on that is. I'm sure they're trying to tank again. But like, fuck, man.
Oh, I'm watching the Red Sox game right now, so I'm watching baseball.
Yeah, cookies. Come on.
Yo, they're definitely tanking. They have DeBonsa. But okay, guys. I don't know, Jared, if you've been here since we've been playing the grids. I know.
Yeah, I've been here when you did it.
I know Kenyon definitely hasn't. Hey, Kenyon, during commercials, we play Bleacher Report's Ultimate Grids.
That's actually kind of fun, though.
Hold on. Giannis ends up in Houston.
I still blame Peter for ruining that other pick. That one.
Yo, that was tough. That was legitimately tough. Okay, Giannis in Houston.
Crashed out when that happened, yeah.
Yo, what was the pick two? I forget who it was. Oh, yeah, it was Nick Collison.
Yeah, Nick Collison, yeah.
Okay, you were here. Oh yeah, you were here. Yo, okay, hold on. Were you there for the 11? I need to show everybody our 11. That shit was beautiful. That shit is a work of art. Where is it?
Almost sensational grid. I'm not gonna lie.
Yo, I put together an NFL 30 today. I felt like him. Yo, Kenyon, look at this beautiful fucking grid, man. No help, no research, just 5 people and brain power. Jordan McLaughlin is crazy.
Who was that once for the Cats and Bulls?
Denzel Valentine, famous for getting hooped on at the Drew League.
Oh, Denzel Valentine. He was a main Celtic.
That was
in the
all
G League.
That they did that.
He was in the G League.
Hold on. No, Bennett for Cavs born outside of the U.S.? Because, okay, for Bennett, or is he talking about Cavs and Bulls? Because Bennett is low-key not that low. Like, he's not that rare. He's kind of a meme, right? Dean Wade, nobody thought of. Oh, Dwayne Wade would be way too popular. Dean Wade, I don't know if he applies for any of these. He might be better.
Cavs and Bulls. He played for the Bulls and Cavs.
Cavs and Bulls, bro. Dwayne Wade is way too popular.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Yeah,
0.7% is fucking like that's about as good as you can hope for. 0.04% for McLaughlin was crazy. I was gonna watch your reaction, bro. I'm just in so much pain that after all this, after such a dreadful year, we just have
Look, it could be worse. You could have been a Utah Jazz fan. At least they actually tanked. You semi-tanked.
Yo, but the thing is like I kind of wish we actually tanked because I wasn't gonna watch the games anyways. Like, it didn't matter.
And you guys should have got Cooper Flag.
Oh, we could have at least had a better chance, but if not,
sort of gotten Cooper Flag instead of Dallas.
Yo, the thing is, for fucking man, like Dallas would have won the lottery anyways. Like whatever slot that they were in, I think it was like 12. Like that slot jumped up, right? The thing is the number 6 slot, Philly, that jumped up to 3. We easily could have been 6. There was a 6-game winning streak we went on. If that didn't happen,
if you guys didn't beat my Celtics,
yeah. If that didn't happen, then we could have had the pick, which means we would have had the 3 pick. Which, by the way, like. You get that pick after Flag and what's his name?
Ace Bailey.
No, Dylan Harper. Yo, I could see Ujiri wilding out and picking Maluach at 3. I really think that's the apple of his eye. And holy shit, the Denver Nuggets are on a 14-2 run. They have a 2-point lead.
That's what I'm talking about. Nuggets in 6.
Nuggets in 6. So like I said, people, these runs happen quickly. A 10-point lead is nothing.
And my bracket's all messed up.
This should be a great game.
My NBA bracket's all messed up.
Why? What did you pick? That's
I had the Cavs and Celtics in the Eastern Conference Finals.
Of course, you had Cavs and Celtics.
That's chalk, though. I feel like most people had Cavs Celtics. That was chalk.
But I had the Thunder in the finals, so if the Nuggets beat the Thunder, I'm screwed.
Yo, I don't know if you guys are familiar with betting odds, but the Thunder are minus 105 to win the championship, which is wild to me.
Yeah.
I don't know
it's
if I would
put this number 1 in the West. MVP say the best team in the NBA.
And specifically what triggered it is Boston getting knocked out, because I think Boston were title favorites in terms of the betting
this
company.
Year we were favorites to win that this year. Aiden was gone, so I don't think we're going to win against the Knicks. And we play in Boston too tomorrow.
Yeah, but yeah, man, this game's been
this
interesting.
Is that new era. Ever since 2018, there's never been a dual back-to-back champ.
Yeah, since 2018, the Warriors.
Yeah, no repeats. No repeats and low-key hella small markets.
Oh, 2 MVPs are battling against each other. I just remember the series. Jokic and Shai.
Yeah.
Too bad they both have not been playing like they deserved it.
Facts. They have not been playing like it's an MVP.
Did you hear about the Sixers manager?
People were saying Giannis got robbed.
Like, Mitchell and Halliburton has looked more like an MVP battle. There was I think, yes, you know what? I mean, it was either yesterday or the day before. Tatum and Brunson looked more like an MVP battle. Like,
yeah.
This is the one series where the superstars haven't really shown up.
Yeah, and then Tatum got hurt with having 42 points in that game.
Yo, when does the East Finals start? Because I'm assuming that the Knicks series ends tomorrow. They're probably going to start on the weekend.
Yeah. They probably start on the weekend. If the Timberwolves win tomorrow against the Warriors, which Curry is not playing tomorrow.
Yeah, Curry, he's already been ruled out.
Because of a hamstring injury.
So I'm assuming that series ends tomorrow as well. And then shit, like this series, I mean, it probably goes this. I think it's going 7 games, but yeah,
I think it's going 7-2.
In theory, it could end on Thursday, and we could have Western Conference Finals and Eastern Conference Finals on the weekend. Holy shit! Because I'm basically going to be streaming every day for like at least 10 days once those series start. So
I'm wearing my playoff George OKC Thunder jersey right now.
Oh hell yeah! Oh, you got a playoff P jersey?
Yeah, from the OKC Thunder. Yeah.
Damn.
The one that he got the Damian Lillard dropped on.
Yo, he's my favorite. Like that stat, I think he leads the NBA like all time in playoff games shooting under 25%. That's such a crazy stat to have. Anyways, this game is 21-21, 2:47 to go. This game so far has been punch and counter punch. OKC started the game throwing a punch to go up 10. Denver counter punch to go up 4. The game's now tied, but Peyton Watson hit a 3 to give Denver a 3-point lead. But yeah, you love to see it. You love to see it. Competitive game. Shout out to the 140 people watching live, most of which are from the Sarcasm City raid. Make sure you guys hit the like button and subscribe to the channel. Toronto Hoop Talk. We're doing NBA playoff watch-alongs, all playoffs.
And NBA and NFL should be starting up soon.
I wouldn't say soon, but at some point, we might have to get on stream just to talk about the schedule at some point. Maybe talk about some mini camp stuff. See if there's any like news worth talking about.
Pat, did you hear about the opening day for the Eagles?
Yo, we're definitely gonna have to save that for the NFL. But yeah, it's very, very interesting choice, that one. Very interesting choice. But yeah,
Eagles, Cowboys.
We will have a fair bit of streaming to do. I feel like during the playoffs, let me see since the playoffs have started, how many streams I've done.
You've done one Celtics stream, like a couple of Celtics streams, because you didn't do any of the Celtics and Magic series.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. This is my 14th stream since the playoffs have started, like a watch along, since April 19th. So you were looking at like 14 streams in like 24 days. And that number is only going to get stronger. So lots of content coming on, people. So like I said, make sure you guys hit the like button and subscribe to the channel. 2 very important forms of engagement for the growth of a YouTube channel. We got a 3-point game headed into the last minute. Denver's up 28-25. Jalen Williams with the ball. Williams spins, has a hot hand so far, draws the contact. He is going to the line. Oh yeah. Wait, bro, your audio, something happened. I couldn't hear what you just said. But yeah, I'm gonna be back tomorrow for Knicks Celtics, and then back the day after for Game 6 of this series. And I'm assuming Knicks Celtics doesn't make it to Game 6, so there'll be no stream on Friday, and Game 7 of this series hypothetically would be on Sunday. So I would be back, and Russ is. The hell was that?
Yeah, am I back?
Yeah, you're good. You're good. Christian Brown blocked at the basket. He said you should change your name from Failed Tank Commander to Failed Lottery Pick Getter. You know what? I actually like the idea of editing the name, because that name is kind of old at this point.
And this is my jersey right here that I could show you.
I hate.
I promise you this. If I see one more Chet or Hartenstein lob in, I might actually crash out.
Yo, that's their bag. That's that little flip at the rim just to get a dunk is their bag. But yeah, I've changed my name, people. It says I hate ping pong balls.
Yes,
I hate ping pong balls.
I do. I don't like ping pong balls as a concept right now.
Yeah, it's this. Yeah, it's this jersey right here that I have for the Paul George.
There's the playoff P jersey. Yo, I love the color scheme though. That blue with that orange.
Yeah, I like it too.
That shit is beautiful.
And that's the one that he got shot over by Damian Lillard.
Iconic look, man. It's an iconic look. Okay, hold on.
And that's when Shai got traded to the Thunder. I think it was after the Clippers traded for him.
Yo, Januel, not really. I'm okay. Wait, hold on. Holiday. Holiday. No, I already used Justin Holiday. Bulls and Knicks. Wait, what about Dang? Wait, am I tripping? Damn, I guess he didn't play. Okay, we're just gonna do Noah and end this grid. Noah's only 9% for Bulls and Knicks. I cannot believe he's only 9%. Okay, 5,000 career assists for the Lakers. Gary Payton.
You doing another one? Lakers Rockets. Oh God.
5,000 career assists and played for the Pacers. I think I've done George Hill and got it wrong.
Reggie Miller.
Ooh, I don't know if he got assists like that.
If that was 3-pointers, then yeah, that would work.
Golden State Warriors, we can pick. Who can we pick? You know what? We might have to save that for later.
We got Chris Paul.
Oh, what a pick. Okay, yes, Chris Paul.
Please.
8%. No, it's not bad. It was definitely going to be valid. It's just a matter of how popular it was. 8% is not that bad.
Who is that? Draymond Green?
Not Chris Paul.
Chris Paul.
Did Ricky Rubio play for the Pacers?
I don't think so.
I guess not.
You sure? Hold up. No, I don't remember all his teams.
Okay, Pacers, Rockets. Let's go with Meta World Peace.
Yeah.
25%. Fuck, that's so big.
No.
Why?
Yeah.
Golden State, Houston?
I had no clue. Golden State, Houston. Okay. Not Chris Paul.
Who did that's kind of rough.
Wait, who are we looking at? Pacers who?
Golden State and Houston.
Oh, yeah.
Rockets, for the Lakers and Mavs, Luka Doncic.
Wait, okay, hold on. Max Christie.
Smith. Let's do Smith.
For Rockets Warriors? Nah, I don't think he played for the Warriors.
Okay, then Gary Payton.
Oh.
Oh, yeah, Gary Payton.
Oh, never mind.
He didn't play for the Rockets?
Yo, I think he played for the Blazers. I think maybe that red and white is in your head. Lakers, Rockets, Tyler Ennis. Okay, that's a shout.
So NBA Finals begin June 5th.
June 5th. Okay.
June 5th?
Oh, then they have time for the conference finals.
Yeah. Oklahoma first quarter point differential this series +1, +24, +6, +9 tonight -1. Dang.
Shai, Isaiah Joe, Chet, Isaiah Joe.
They were leading all 4 games except for tonight in the first period.
Ooh,
in the first quarter.
Wing, missing a 3.
Do you like those Mile High City jerseys? Like I said.
Oh my God, Denver!
Yo, okay. I think there's something subtle about them that I don't like. I like generally, like, I like that blue, I like that red, I like that yellow. There's something about, there's some detail that just doesn't work for me.
Yeah, I have that same
Is it
feeling.
the circle design on the
I might be,
jersey?
bro. You know what? It might be the rounded lettering. It might be that.
Oh,
Yeah, I kind of get that too.
Yeah.
I know, but I do. I like the City Connects though.
Oh, Jamal Murray turns it over. Case and Wallace goes the other way and finishes through the contact. Case and Wallace will go to the free throw line to try to tie the game up. You don't like blue? No, I'm saying I like all of those. Like, I like the blue, I
Hey,
like
would
the
you
red
look
and
at
the yellow.
that?
Also,
Yeah,
bro,
but
I don't hate the Giants. They're actually my second favorite team.
what, the Giants?
Mm-hmm.
The New York Giants?
Yep.
Why?
Because they
It's
gave us
because they
Saquon
gave him
Barkley.
Saquon.
Oh, that's why.
Bro, that's one of the nicest things they could have done is depress that man's value to the point where he was like attainable for us. That's a fucking big favor that they did.
And guess what? They got regretted because he won a Super Bowl.
Yo, now they got a chubby quarterback. Got a quarterback that likes throwing pick sixes,
Jackson Dart.
and then they have a quarterback that says "Let's ride, bro." They're cooked.
What is King's
Man,
thoughts
speaking of the
on
NFL, we got to talk
Jackson
about
Dart?
the schedule. What is the NFL trying to cook up?
Hold on. Your audio went in and out a little bit. All I heard is what is the NFL trying to cook up, but I didn't hear what you were talking about.
Oh, me? Yeah, what are they trying to cook up with the schedule? Philly, Dallas as the first ever game. What are they trying to do?
Okay, hold on. We're gonna save that for the NFL channel, but no, you're right. There's definitely something to talk about there. Like, you even just, you know what? I might have to do a schedule thing. I can't do it tomorrow though. There's Knicks, Celtics. Fuck. Okay. I'll stream at some point, like Friday or the weekend or something, and we'll just catch up on like news and the schedule and stuff. But yeah.
What do you think picks up Justin Tucker?
I
Cleveland.
don't kill me. Don't kill me, man. Yo,
Yeah, but he made me. He almost made me choke my ginger ale.
Yo, maybe. Yo, Jamal
Oh my
Murray
god!
3.
I saw a meme of hang on trading signing alert. Cleveland Browns are signing Justin Tucker.
Ooh, Chet Holmgren and 1. No, that's actually hilarious, man. I was not thinking of that. That's funny as fuck.
What is the Browns quarterback situation going to be looking like?
I think Flacco's gonna initially be the starter. Then he's just gonna be old and like then
Are they going to put Sanders in?
at some point. Yeah, I think it's gonna be hard to keep him off the field because like.
But they also will draft Dylan Gabriel from Oregon.
No word of a lie. Like Shador is the best quarterback on that team that's healthy. Actually, no, I lied. He might just be the best quarterback on that team. But the issue is
there's no way we make him the starter. He's a round five quarterback as his starter. Does that not sound insane?
Yo, but you know what? So did round 7 and Purdy.
True.
He started as a rookie
But
too.
Purdy wasn't a starter. He got injured because Jimmy got injured, right?
Oh no, you're right. But that's the thing, bro. I think like I don't think Shador is gonna get the. You're right. It would take an injury, but I do think something like Flacco's not gonna stay healthy. Pickett is ass. Like Dylan Gabriel is a higher pick, so he'll probably get another chance. He'll probably get the first chance, but I don't even think he's good. Yeah, big block at the rim by Shai.
And guess who's starting off first week of college football?
Arch.
Texas versus Ohio State.
Oh yeah, that's a beautiful matchup. Aaron Gordon misses a jumper.
He
got blocked.
Yeah. Peyton Watson. I'll be honest. I think he's had a good series, but yeah, sometimes he has these moments where it's like, come on, man.
Dang, Shai, that was a good block.
Bro, you can't get blocked by Shai. And not to say he's not a good defender. Shai is a good defender, bro. Come on, man. He's like 3 inches taller than Shai. Basket misses. Russ doesn't turn it over, and then Peyton Watson turns it over.
What then?
Yes. What the?
Oh my god!
Life comes at you fast.
And then King's not happy with the George Pickens trade.
Why? What is there to be happy about?
You had two of the best wide receivers, and you traded one of them away.
Forget ability, even just from a style standpoint, like that would have been
Okay.
cinema to watch
One of
Pickens
the
and McCaff
best.
together.
Like George is like 15 max. Let's be honest.
What's that?
I was commenting on two. It's like two of the best receivers. George is like 15, 20 max.
Yeah. Like he has potential, but he hasn't lived up to it yet. As Shai hits a jumper, 35, 33.
And I think that's why Pittsburgh's traded him to Dallas for like two draft picks.
Pickens as a 2 is fucking amazing, though. Now the problem is
But will
the
he
quarterback is
accept
still
the two?
Dakota Prescott.
I don't think that's not going to work out well. It didn't work out well with CeeDee Lamb there.
Now I think their bigger issue is they don't have running backs.
Yeah, true.
Yo, Miles Sanders in 2025 is ridiculous. But yeah, Russ just missed a look at the basket.
God damn it,
A lot of misses as of late. I feel like there's the game. It was a hot start in terms of shot making. Things have really slowed down. Oh, good to see you, Shai. Been a minute. Hope all is well on your end as well. Hope you're enjoying Game 5 so far.
I watched the Celtics game yesterday too, and I was not happy when Jason Tatum got hurt.
Oh, understandably, man. Not much to be happy about.
We were up by 30 points and we blew it again. Third straight game.
I think you guys. Oh my God, General, 0.06%. You know what though? I think this series, as well as the injury for Tatum, is probably going to make Boston better in the long term in terms of how they approach playing basketball. Now they're never going to be this stacked, so the outcomes might not be the same. But I think they really got too comfortable just jacking up threes, and like they just don't. They don't move as well as the Warriors used to move when they shot this many threes. I mean, I think they shoot well as a general rule, but like you kind of make things more difficult when you don't generate the greatest looks. You just decide to shoot them. Like the Warriors kind of started out this trend of shooting such a high volume of threes. Part of what they did is they moved so well. They had so many like actions and plays and like coordinated things to get people open.
The plays are the difference. Mazzulla is not Steve Kerr. He is not Steve Kerr.
Mazzulla, yeah, it's just not the same. So like I think they need to go away from it. And I think Tatum. Here's how I think this injury is going to impact Tatum. I think he's going to be fine in the grand scheme of things, but I think he's going to have to start out closer to the basket. I was talking to a coworker about this today. Like, I don't think he's going to be able to get the ball at the 3-point line and just be a threat to blow by people all game anymore, right? He's going to have to get the ball in the mid-range. And I think that'll actually make his game better in the long run. Like, he'll be a more diverse player. Or like his bag will be more diverse.
To realize that he's 6'9". Like how Gobert against the Lakers was like, oh wait, I'm 7 feet tall. Tim has to realize, oh wait, I'm 6'9". Let's get to the basket.
You know what, King? We need to put together a starting lineup of players that are like that, right? So at center, it's Rudy Gobert. At power forward, it's Anthony Davis. At small forward, it's Jason Tatum. You know, like this whole group of players that just fundamentally don't understand how big they are.
But Tatum is still a good player, though, I could say.
Oh, of course.
Yeah, he's still top 10, top 5 almost. But, like, he's definitely not the face of the league.
He's definitely not going to touch the court for the Olympics in 2028, though. I'll tell you that much.
No, I don't think he's going to. I don't think he's going to do it with the Olympics again.
Sai says struggling with some health issues. That's why I'm unable to be a regular here. Man, all the best. All the best. Hope you feel better. Hope however long you end up spending here that we can distract you a little bit. But yeah, sending, thoughts and prayers to Sai. Also sending thoughts and prayers to us for this grid because goddamn we're in rough shape. We got 2 wrong guesses so far.
Warriors, Rockets.
No,
Okay.
you got 2 wrong guesses.
Damn, you're right. You're right. I
Pacers-
definitely gotta put that on me.
Pacers-
Never
Pacers,
mind. I said Gary Payton. That's on me.
Damn. Okay, I just got a third one wrong. Okay, let's get out of here quickly.
Pacers.
Mavs and Pacers.
Not Roy Hibbert.
You're right. Not Roy Hibbert. You know what? Let's try George Hill. Is George Hill a bad answer here? Yes. Okay, I'm just gonna open up this next one. You guys can look at the categories, and then we'll go back to the game. Cause Denver has the ball. Jokic in
First
the
half tonight, 4 for 12.
Wait, is
for
that
3
Strother? Oh my God! Did they put Strother on the court?
Yep.
I feel like I haven't seen Strother all series. Yo, King, has Strother been playing? Yo,
I think
Strother.
like some like bench 2-minute type plays.
Oh, Strother's actually a demon. He stepped into the game and I think he made his first shot.
Let it fly.
And he drank his first shot off the bench.
Holmgren to Dort. Dort stripped by Strother. So Strother checks in and makes 2 impact plays to start his shift. So a kind of common discussion when you listen to people talking about the Nuggets is how they basically run a 6-man rotation. And the problem for them in this series is that OKC runs like a solid like 10-man rotation. So as you can't really play like that for too long because now, the Thunder starters are just going to be more rested or better rested than your starters the more the series goes on. That being said, Denver is up 7. It's 40-33. A quick run forced OKC into a timeout, which forces us.
He just little broed him. Jokic little broed him.
Bro, Jokic put him on his ass.
And they're already called a timeout already.
Okay, first round draft picks.
That was like a 6-0 run.
First round draft picks, Paolo Banchero?
Hold on. Hazonia, I
No,
think
we can't do that.
Hazonia, let's go. 2%.
Pistons first round pick.
Uncommon first round picks for the Pistons. I got this. Henry Ellenson.
And Blazers.
Okay, somebody rare. Hold
Nolan
on.
Smith, is he real?
Oh, okay, hold on. No, Nolan Smith is a great answer. Are you sure he was a first round pick?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he was a first round pick.
I'm down to find out.
He was a Duke player.
Yeah, true. I'm down to find out. Yep, 0.1. Yo, what a pick.
0.1.
What a pick. Nolan Smith. I haven't heard that name in a long time. Okay.
Blazers
and Suns. Blazers and Suns. So Nurkic and Ayton are going to be the obvious answers. So I don't want to do that. Yeah, Nurkic and Ayton, that would be too popular. What I was going to say was, did Dario Saric play for the Blazers at any point? I don't know why that came to mind.
No, he didn't. He only played for the Warriors.
If not, did Jay Crowder play for the Blazers? And then if not, did Steve Blake play for the Suns? But nonetheless, we might have to move on from that because that category might need some time. Bucks and Blazers, I'm going with Wesley Matthews. Anybody have a better answer?
I was about to say Rodney Hood.
Wait, who? Rodney Hood? Yo, that's crazy. That's a way better answer.
By the way,
what's up?
Steve Blake did play for the Suns.
Oh, hell yeah. Okay, let's go. No, he didn't. What the hell?
What the hell? I said it right here. He said he played for the Suns.
Damn, we got
Are
did dirty.
you researching, bro?
But that's true. Yo, Jared, we're trying to do these off the top of the dome. No,
Off the
no
dome.
research.
Off the dome, yeah.
Yo, Rodney Hood is crazy.
Never mind. He only played for the Pistons, the Blazers, the Warriors, the Lakers, Clippers, Nuggets, Bucks. No, okay, never mind.
Damn. Well,
I didn't watch basketball back in the day.
we'll make the most of what we have left here. I think Sarge would apply here. No, I guess not. Hold on.
Where? I'm trying to think where Sarge. So he played for the Warriors.
Jamal, he grew and he advanced and he developed and he's no longer that same person. Jalen Williams, jumper, falls 40-35, 6:30 to go.
So the Celtics play at 7:00 tomorrow, and the Warriors Timberwolves 9:30. I feel like we're gonna lose that game tomorrow.
Yeah. Jokic to Porter. Porter Jr. to Jokic.
And look what my mom got me too from a book fair.
Let me switch the view real quick.
From a book fair.
Oh, it's a championship poster, man. Let's go. Except not really because it's Boston, but let's go.
Yeah, it has Hauser, Porzingis, Holiday, Tatum, Horford, White, Brown, and Pritchard on it.
Yo, your championship poster has Sam Hauser on it?
Yep.
Yeah, criminals.
It has Hauser, Porzingis, Holiday, Tatum, Horford, White, Brown, and Pritchard.
Big three by Wiggins. The best Wiggins in the league.
Do you think he's better than Andrew Wiggins?
Hell yeah.
I feel bad for a Cavs fan. They had a good hope this season.
Honestly, I'm happy that it happened to them.
They got whooped by the Pacers.
Yep. Caruso from three.
What's the cap? Wait, right. LeBronto.
42-41. A quick run by OKC. Like I said, this game so far, punch and counter punch. One team pulls ahead of the other team.
And the other one closes up.
And the other team closes the gap. It's a 1-point game again. And we end up getting sent to the grids. Jenwo says, I love scam messages. I just received a message that they failed to deliver something to you when I'm a broke ass. That is true, man. They should send those messages to people with disposable income. Tyree, yo, it's coming. It's coming. Tyree, yo, if the Pacers close the series out in New York, he's definitely doing that. He is a troll.
Tyrese Halliburton.
Yes, he's 1,000,000,000% doing that.
Remember that story I told you about the Pistons didn't want to draft him?
That is madness.
The Pistons did not want to draft Tyrese Halliburton at all.
That is absolute madness.
Imagine him wrapping up a series in Detroit.
It could happen. I mean, Detroit is going to start making the playoffs now.
I'm surprised they made it this far in the playoffs.
Okay, how popular is Joe Ingles? Holy shit, Joe Ingles is very popular. That makes sense, man. He's him. Brandon Knight. 4%. Okay, Brandon Knight is a viable answer.
4%. Okay, Brandon Knight is a viable answer.
Hold on, I hear echo. Okay, it's gone now.
Didn't Brandon Knight play for the Suns too?
Yeah, Brandon Knight played for the Suns. He got baptized by DeAndre Jordan.
Oh yeah, I remember that. I remember that. People say that LeBron James might go back to Cleveland for his final year.
That's so extra, man. Just stay in LA.
Stay in LA with your son.
Mo, just let it go, Unc. It's over.
Dude, I'm surprised the Lakers got eliminated in 5 games.
But yeah, Killian Hayes over me.
Lakers in 5. Lakers
Wiggins.
eliminated in 5. Lakers to Cancun in 5. Okay.
Lakers Celtics on the Cancun basketball court is going to be so sick.
And even though they traded for Luka, they couldn't even get
And
past the
hey,
first round.
Cleveland and Boston could have their ECF, the Cancun
Facts.
ECF.
Facts. The C in ECF is actually for Cancun. Jokic, big three to take Denver back up 6, 49-43.
Denver's gonna be in Cancun soon after Game 7.
Punch and counter punch.
Oh, please. Nuggets in 6.
Hardenstein misses that little push floater. Okay, what I'm realizing is I don't actually think Hardenstein is good enough at that floater to shoot it this often.
No, he is not.
Like, he shoots it too much. He's not bad at it, but he's just not good enough.
No, he did that a lot with the New York Knicks, I noticed.
7-0 run in like a minute for Denver out of this timeout. Yo, anytime a team takes a timeout, it's like they find what is the Space Jam thing? The special juice or something?
Stuff.
Michael Jordan's secret juice.
How do you think the league is going to treat Bronny once his dad retires? I think when his dad retires, Bronny's going to become a streamer, man. Caruso. Do you like bacon crispy or a little bit soggy, like a bit soft? Lightly crisp, like lightly crisp.
I'm definitely half and half, but I kind of am more in the more bendy side.
Oh, okay, interesting.
Like crispy edges, but it can still like bend a little bit and fold in half.
Like when it's a solid object and it snaps, that's not it.
Yeah, that is not it at all.
That is not it. But when it has a little bit of a crunch to it, that's really nice.
OKC cannot make a shot at all.
Yeah, man. They had a great run to close an 8-point game, 8-point lead to a 1-point lead, and now all of a sudden it's an 8-point lead again. And Murray has a chance to make it a 10-point lead at the free throw line.
Jamal Murray is shaking his head a little bit.
Yo.
And he still got that and one. It don't matter.
And he sticks his tongue out. Of course he does.
Hey, that's not the most wireless and ones we got.
Isn't he Canadian?
Yeah,
he's Canadian. He's Canadian that went to Kentucky.
Yo, low-key, Kentucky had a run of Canadians because Shai went to Kentucky too.
That's true.
And so did Trey Lyles. Like, I don't know what. I guess Kentucky just used to send one guy to Canada, but like that guy was in his bag. To take the pressure off. Yo, for sure, man, Jalen Williams is not ready for the role yet. It's not that he's not good, but he's just not ready for the role yet.
Yeah, I don't know. Even if the Thunder are hooping, it's not because of J-Dub. I swear, I've seen like 4 misses from him every time.
I think J-Dub he's had one game where he's done his job in this series.
Isaiah Hartenstein finally made a shot. Let's see.
I like KD to have a homecoming. It won't happen, but I want KD back. I think it would be nice, man. LeBron had his homecoming. It would be cool.
I think OKC fans are still mad at Durant.
He had his homecoming because he wanted to prove that he was to go to Cleveland and make his promise. What would KD even need to do?
This fucking demon Jokic, man. This demon Jokic.
Yeah, that's why he's the real MVP.
Hashtag the real MVP.
Some people say he just deserves it.
Yeah. F Maple Harden. I said it last time.
Yo, Maple Harden is hilarious.
Maple Harden
is so funny.
Watch, I bet the Nuggets blow this lead.
That was not hard.
Nuggets inbounding the ball. Jokic in the post, faces up, backs into the post, double team, turnaround jumper, and a miss.
Come on, that's barbecue chicken. I just heard Jokic's post and said, "Oh, that's barbecue chicken." I didn't hear the double team.
Yeah, double team came and he shot over it, missed. Chet gets another basket, so it's a 7-point game again. 56-49, 1:30 to go.
two tall dudes are playing in one basketball game. Chet Holmgren and Jokic.
Brown from the corner misses the corner three. Okay. Denver starting to miss shots. 1:18 to go. What can OKC do to cut this lead? Shai. Second defender comes. Case and Wallace.
Wow.
Ball gets swung to
What's
Chet.
happening to my whiteboard?
Yo,
Oh, what's happening to my whiteboard? He's missing.
Yo, that's so funny.
What happened to my wife? Oh, Christian Braun.
Ooh, Shai and one at the basket, 56-51, a 5-point game with Shai going to the line to try to make it a 4-point game. 55 seconds to go.
And
like I
course,
said, people, this game,
free throws, it's always traditional.
This game, man, punch and counter punch.
Go, Shai, go. I think I might have to get a Shai jersey.
You know what it is? I would love to get a Shai jersey. I'll say it, though. There's not that many OKC jerseys that I like.
I have the one that I have with for Paul George. I might get a Shai like that one.
Shai makes the free throw, 56-52, 4-point game. Jamal Murray passes to MPJ. MPJ to Brown.
4 up 11. This man is a free throw merchant.
Jokic from 3 misses front rim. Case and Wallace the other way. Case and Wallace turns around Jamal Murray and gets fouled. Jamal Murray is pissed, but Case and Wallace will go to the free throw line to shooting 2 free throws to try to make it a 2-point game. Marcus says Jokic is the real Terminator. When he goes Terminator mode, it's game over. This is true.
If he goes to a Terminator triple double, you better watch out.
No, I didn't see this. And also, for some reason, I'm having a hard time remembering who Nick Anderson is.
Nick Anderson.
I think I kind of remember. Let me see.
Yo, I'm seeing an old former basketball player and a current MLB pitcher, bro. Let me know who you're talking about. Jokic going for 60, bro. He's going to try to do what he can to put the team on his back. If you mean 100% KD going back to OKC, bro.
The guy who missed 4 free throws in the finals?
Who?
Apparently, he missed like 4 free throws in the finals.
Oh, Spider Channel. He was missing free throws? Nah, I missed that part.
Yeah, he was missing free throws, yeah.
Actually, you know what, General? I might have to get the Shai Canadian jersey for the Olympics in 2028.
The Canada jersey?
Might have to run that. Nick Anderson missed 4 free throws in a row. Damn. Okay, anyways, like I said, people, this game, punch and counter punch, 56-54 at halftime. We've seen both teams have double-digit leads in the first half. This is exactly what you want a high-stakes game to look like. Both teams have had their moments. Both teams have had their struggles. Just to get a point, just to get a feel for who's doing how much damage, Jokic leading the game in scoring with 19. Nobody else has more than 11, but there's like a bunch of people around that 11 mark. You got Jamal Murray with 11, Jalen Williams with 11, Shai with 11, Gordon with 10, Holmgren with 9, Caruso, Brown, and Hardenstein with 8. So it's pretty even, but Jokic is out far ahead in front of everybody. 19-9 at halftime.
Of course, Ben Stiller was at the Knicks game yesterday.
What are we saying about that rigged lottery? Fuck these people, man. Like, look, my name here is this for people. I hate ping pong balls. I hate ping pong balls, bro. Like, okay, here's my thing, right? You want to give Dallas another opportunity to get this right? Whatever, right? It is what it is. San Antonio getting another pick is just like, basically, they're sick of waiting for Wemby.
Cali and Texas money.
They had 2.
Bro, no, they are sick of waiting for Wemby. They know the impact Wemby is going to have on the global basketball market, and they're just like, yo, we're sick of waiting for this organization to get their shit together. Let's kickstart this team becoming great again, right? And then Philly, those fucking bastards in Philly, man, like they put themselves in such a deep like hole with PG and Embiid and those big contracts. They were a different level of fucked, and now all of a sudden they get a lifeline, bro. Those three organizations getting blessed like that, hate these people.
It should have been.
That being said,
It's big.
what I will say
market
though,
thing.
it's the fact that the wrong teams got blessed. In my opinion, I'm very happy to see certain teams get screwed. Seeing Utah, Washington, and New Orleans get screwed, bro, they deserved it. Utah, the level of tanking is shameless, and they needed to be punished for that shit. That shit was whack. Washington, honestly, they don't deserve any help. They're so bad at being good at the sport of basketball, they just don't deserve the help. New Orleans,
when was the Wizards good anyways?
yo, you know they haven't won more than 50 games in like 50 years. 50 games is not that high of a bar, especially in the East, right? And then New Orleans, right? Everything goes to New Orleans to die. Anthony Davis goes to New Orleans, wasted. They trade him for a haul, wasted. They get Zion
Williamson, wasted.
Yeah, Zion Williamson, wasted. DeMarcus Cousins goes there, bad things happen. Everything that goes to New Orleans, DeJounte Murray goes there, bad things happen.
Or on himself.
Facts, bro. I didn't want New Orleans to get blessed. I didn't want Washington to get blessed. I didn't want Utah to get blessed. Again, I'm not mad that random teams jumped. It's just the fact that like those are the three random teams that jumped up. I hate it. Remember the Heat had 28% chance to get D Rose and still lost it to the Bulls, bro. I hate it. Dallas trading flag for Giannis. Yo, Marcus, I was actually looking at this with a coworker today. Hold on. This Dallas trading flag thing is actually a little bit more complicated than you think because of their contract situation, right? Because they don't actually have a lot of big contracts. So think about it this way, right? 25, 26. If you want to trade for Giannis and you want to trade for that $50 million salary, you basically have to part with Klay Thompson, PJ Washington, and Gafford, or maybe you can save one of them, but then you have to throw in Caleb Martin and Najee Marshall. Which Najee Marshall, who cares, right? But the point is like you have to gut your whole roster in terms of its depth, to make that move. Now here's the thing: it's not. I'm not saying that they're not going to do it for sure. I just think that they might look at Cooper Flag and be like, "Yo, we have to trade Flag and like 3 players, bro. We can just keep Flag."
Well,
you know how the fans will feel? They get rid of Luka, get a chance to get Flag, but then trade Flag for Giannis. The fans might actually destroy Dallas.
I think teams should get first picks though, because it just spreads talent across the. I do think shit teams should get first picks though. Yo, but it's like there's shit teams, and then there's teams like Utah that just are like their next level with the tanking. I don't want those teams to get good players. That's when you force the 3-team deal. I don't know, bro. Like,
didn't get in on a deal.
I just, bro, like, think about the way Dallas has put this team together. It really feels like they emphasize having numbers and having depth, and I don't think that they want to just throw that away.
And they traded Luka for a piece of glass.
Yo, yes. So KD, I think makes more sense in their vision because they can have KD and Cooper Flag. Think about that. That's fucking ridiculous.
Remember, KD played with Kyrie Irving too in Brooklyn. When them two played, Kyrie
so
and
else is just gonna be 3 unks and a rookie.
Yo, 3 unks and a rookie, bro. It's like Cooper Flag is there on an apprenticeship, you know?
And by the way, the Washington Wizards' last playoff appearance was 2021, so it's been like 4 years.
Yo, Joel, I'm not that mad about teams that are discreet with it, right? But when you're out here literally just resting like people for no reason, it's different. It's just like
okay, yeah. I'm fine with tanking, but sometimes tanking can get crazy and overrated. Cleveland and Philly are the first 2 examples.
Yo,
yeah, I'll get Utah with that too.
The 76ers, nah, they did too much with that tanking.
Philly did not have NBA players like for most of the last 30 games. They just had random people.
They brought up people from the G League.
Not actually, hold on. Why did I do that shit? Process and like the Cleveland since they first came back did nothing but tank.
I can always just do this. Okay, so Milwaukee and Dallas. Let's try to actually put this trade together.
Okay, let's actually cook up something. All right.
Okay.
Good luck with that.
Giannis goes to the
Giannis
Mavericks.
for a
So,
first overall pick.
No way, Howard.
so again, something you have to keep in mind: trading Flag would not count anything towards the salary cap,
Yeah, the
right?
salary. Yeah.
So let's send Thompson, Gafford, Caleb Martin, and then
And like,
see how much is more needs to be sent. We need to send another 13 mil. Steve.
Mill.
Fuck. Okay. Where is it? Where's the retry trade?
So basically, Dallas must think Giannis is him to get rid of the first pick and 4 players.
Yeah. So we still have to include 14. So if we add Najee Marshall, like just to
That's
illustrate
still
the
not
point,
enough. That will have to be 5
it
players.
still failed. They have to add another 5 more million. So like, bro, like, are they gonna sweep together Klay Thompson? So we'll remove Marshall and Martin, and then just try this again with PJ Washington, which is the biggest salary. I think we're still gonna have to have
Like that's still like 4 players.
9 million.
Like 3, 4 players. Yeah, total.
Like, yo, Dallas has to and Cooper Flag, bro. All this and Cooper Flag. What does that leave Dallas with? So I don't think they're making this Giannis deal. I don't even think they're making this kind of a big deal, bro. I think they take Flag. I think they make smaller deals and they just try to run with it. Also, here's my thing, right? If Nico trades Luca and Cooper Flag, he's a different kind of demon, right? But
Yeah,
I think
that's
once
what
you
I'm
kill
saying.
one
Dallas
person, it
might
becomes
actually
easier to
want
kill
to
another.
get,
Which
Dallas
I'm
might
not
pull
speaking
a
from
Luigi on him.
experience. But yeah, was that?
I said Dallas might pull a Luigi on Nico if that happens.
Fam. Like, bruh. So
You can't get rid of Luka and Cooper Flag, even if you knew you were getting Cooper Flag.
Kyrie and Giannis, then they sign. Hold on, Kyrie, and then they sign Boucher and Gary Trent for vet mins. But that's the thing, bro. You're making bets on vet mins. It's real nasty. If they find themselves in that position, it's real nasty. Now, let's. You know what? I want to look at something. I want to look at something that I've kind of been interested in thinking about. Right? Let's look at. Wait, no, reset.
Yeah.
I don't want either of you teams. Oh, I have to go here. This is whack.
Yes.
Okay, let's go with Kevin Durant and Phoenix.
Yeah.
No.
You just picked Portland.
No. Okay, there we go. And then I think the team that should really make a move for him is actually the Cleveland Cavaliers. If you turn Luka into Giannis and AD, it's not bad. But hold on. They traded Luka for AD and Max Christie. So it wouldn't be that though, bro. Like they're turning Luka into AD and then they're turning other shit into Giannis. Yo, that Canadian has been trying to make this a 3-team trade. Been trying to make it a 3-team trade. But here's my thing, bro. Even if you make that last trade a 3-team,
fine. That's a good front court.
But yo, hold on. No, yo, if you make it a 3-team trade, right? The issue still is the same for Dallas. Like, it doesn't matter if the pieces are going to a third team. They're still leaving Dallas, which is the issue. Luka trade is the reason they got flagged. Okay, fair. Like, because that is the truth. But it's also like the Luka trade is like what nudged them in the direction. Luck got them Cooper flag. But I get what you're saying. I ain't giving Nico praise. Yo, we're not giving him any praise. We're never giving him praise. But okay. Conceivably,
I am not giving Nico praise for this.
Kevin Durant to the Cavs. All right, 54 million. Fuck, that's a lot of money.
But who do they get rid of? God. Remember, the core four basically has to stay because of their contract, so they'll have to get rid of like some bench pieces.
Yo, here's the thing. No, I think the deck has to get shuffled with this core four. They have a lot of money that they can get rid of.
So you're basically saying, so who goes, Mobley or Garland?
Yo, this guy said Cancun. This guy's a troll. Big up Rajit. I'm assuming that's how it's pronounced. Where do most fans think Giannis is gonna go? Most fans think what's it called? He's going to San Antonio. There's a handful of fans that think he's going to Houston. I think San Antonio and Houston are the two big names because what he mentioned is he wants to go somewhere with in the article that Shams put out saying that he's considering going somewhere else. They talked about how he wants to go somewhere with no state income tax, right? That's basically Miami. Sorry, that's like Florida, Texas, and
That's Florida and Texas.
and
So
see,
either
and
he's
well,
going with Paolo or rocking with the Heat or going to a Texas team.
he's definitely not going to Orlando or Miami because I also don't think Milwaukee trades him in the East. So I think he's destined for either Houston or San Antonio.
Yeah.
But yeah, big up. I think you're a new subscriber. So good. Always nice to see new people in the chat. Welcome to the community. And if you're not a new subscriber, welcome back to the community. But yeah, I agree with this, by the way. Garland and Allen, I think these are the tradable pieces. Darius Garland and Donovan Mitchell, I think that's run its course. DeAndre Hunter, I think you traded for him for a reason. Let's send Garland and Allen to the Suns and see if that works financially.
Also, I might be, first of all, more money. They found me.
Hold on. No, hold on. Where did it not work? Failed on what side? Second apron space, cap difference by 4. Okay, so the Suns have to send a little bit more. Oh, this is workable. Adjust this trade. Go to Phoenix. They have to send a small contract to make this work. Nick Richards? No. Vasily Michich. You are a Cleveland Cavalier. What the fuck?
Now Cleveland has to send more.
What the fuck? Roster compliance. Where did this not work? Is matched by using multiple. Since they're over the second, they're not able to aggregate players in a trade. Yo, this is the second apron coming to. Yo. This is the second apron bullshit. Cavaliers are unable, so they can't send out 2 players to acquire 1. They have to do 1-for-1 deals. Oh, then Cleveland can't do it at all. Okay, we learned something.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. The core 4 is basically staying.
Yeah, you're right.
Remember, we said that like last time. It's like, yo, this core 4 is staying for like another 3 years.
General, this isn't you're not the first person to make this joke. One day, I'm going to interview Talon Horton Tucker on this channel. One day. I don't care if he's 45. We're making that happen. KD, Kyrie, and AD is crazy. It is crazy, though. You're not wrong. But it's also very old and very injury prone. Think about it, bro. They could all be, that could be the coldest 1-2-3 combination in the rehab room that we've ever seen.
We're basically making the Clippers.
Yo, you're talking about people in the rehab room throwing crumpled pieces of paper into garbage cans? That's the coldest trio ever. Hold on. Don't worry. We wouldn't even trade Hero for Prime Donovan Mitchell. Yeah. We don't have to include Miami in any of this because there's no telling what the hell Pat Riley is comfortable with. Is Giannis going to the nice north of the border? No, he's not, bro. He's going to he said he wants to go to somewhere tax-free. Do you know how far away from tax-free Toronto is?
Yeah, you told me like Toronto is basically owned by 3 companies and they tax the hell out of it.
It's not even that. It's the fact that you're getting taxed by 2 governments. You're getting taxed by Canada and the US.
Yeah.
The Suns have expiring contracts. Okay, yeah. We have to figure out a different team though, because this Cleveland shit does not work. Suns are hard cap like that too. Shout out to Beal's agent for that. Yo, Oh my God! I just realized Bradley Beal.
Yeah, the Bradley Beal trade also F's the Suns.
Yo, Flag and Max Christie are the two of the best talents. For Dallas, they're younger players. Yeah. Hold on. Yeah, add a third team. We're just gonna pull up Dallas to look at the team. In terms of young talents, Max Christie. Nobody else is young, really. Hardy, I don't think he's anything special. Oh, Lively is a good young player. And then Omax Prosper, he's a prospect that I think has some potential, but he hasn't really touched the court yet. Just watch for the Nuggets and the Wolves to be in the Western Conference Finals again next year.
Next year?
Yo, if all these teams make trades and then the two teams that are just consistent make it, that'll be crazy. How about the idea if Dallas wants to win now, they would flip Flag and Filler 20 for Scotty? Bro, stop this. Boston trade. Okay, we're going to revisit this at the next agent. When did Pascal Siakam and Fred VanVleet get traded? So Fred VanVleet did not get traded on some bullshit. He left for nothing, so that sucked. We lost hella value. Pascal Siakam got traded a year and a half ago. Like, he probably got traded like 15 months ago, around the trade deadline last year.
Siakam got like traded last year or somewhere around that. I thought I did see him on Indiana.
He got traded for decent value. At least that one wasn't that bad. Beal's agent deserves a statue. Bro, 100%. Beal's agent and Deshaun Watson's agent, they need to run a seminar on how to be an agent.
Yeah, I do not know what Phoenix was smoking, but trying to do, but they basically did what the Nets did with Harden.
Memphis is my prediction for KD. Yo, we can check out Memphis's viability too. I trade for Lively and Christie, not gonna lie. Yo, send them Ochai. Jokic looking like he'll have another beast game, potentially another triple-double. True. Wait. True, man. Jokic is on demon time today. That motherfucker is a problem.
I'm not gonna lie, that feels both good and stupid for Memphis. Going from Ja to KD, I don't know how I feel about that.
And one for Jamal Murray, giving Denver a 4-point lead, a chance to make it a 5-point lead at the free throw line. Yo, this kind of game, I think, is going to have an amazing ending to the game. I'm very excited.
Will we have another surprising game winner?
Yo, I'm trying to have a buzzer beater on one of these watch-alongs. I don't think we've had a buzzer beater on a watch-along in a long time.
You could have had a game. You could have had a game winner, game one.
Yo, true.
Wait.
To be honest, there were chances.
You didn't get the Nuggets Clippers game winning dunk?
Oh, never mind. I did. Wait, hold on. We did. Yeah, wait.
I was thinking I got it though. I had to go to sleep. I missed that. I got so pissed.
No, I couldn't do that game for some reason, I think. I'll have to check.
I'm so mad I missed that game too. I went to sleep.
Yo, Jamal Murray and Shai are trading buckets. This shit makes me so happy. Like, I think the last 8 points are just them trading buckets.
Oh, wait, they're going loony for loony.
Facts. They're getting buckets, bro. They're actually low-key going toonie for toonie. Have no leverage because KD's values in the dirt. True. Jokic looks bulkier, or is it bulking intentionally? No, you know what happened? So if you're saying he looks bulky now, you're probably comparing him to when he was like a first or second year player. Bro, he was lean as a rookie. He got fat as fuck at some point. And he's actually lost weight since then. So compared to what some of us remember, he's actually a little bit lean.
I think it was the bubble. The bubble is what got him big.
Chet is sucky right now. Yo, that's wild as fuck, bro. Like, I don't think you had to say it this way.
Yeah, that's actually wild.
Yeah, I think there's other ways to say this, and I don't think you were obligated to say this way. Beal to New York is underrated. Yo, here's the thing. I don't think New York wants to take on that type of salary because I don't think anybody wants to take on that type of salary because why would you? Chet is low-key kind of average. I mean, yeah, man, he's a young player who missed his whole rookie year with an injury. Like, he's very early in his development. Like, this is the thing with OKC. I don't think Chet and Jalen Williams are not going to be great players at some point, but they're just not great players now in like terms of being playoff performers. So that is not it. Okay, cool. Let's go back to this real quick. Reset this shit. Yeah, okay. I want a hard reset. Back to NBA.
Remember, you can't hard reset. You gotta change the teams.
Yo, that's so whack. Okay, the ESPN trade machine works better from that standpoint. I want to segue something into something. The Diddy trials are wilding. I haven't followed anything at all, so I don't know anything. Which would be a great pop out if I knew things and I didn't want to talk about it, but I genuinely don't know anything. Settings. That's whack. Okay. Oh, you can trash the team. There we go. Okay, Memphis, and we talked about Kevin Durant, right?
Yeah.
Boom. Here's the Grizzlies. All right. So we got Kevin Durant's 54 million going the other way. Now we have to find a way to get to 50 million for Memphis. And to just take a quick look at things, I don't really think it's possible for them to get to that number without including Jaren Jackson or Desmond Bane. And I think that this move would be okay.
Also, are we basically gonna do this without saying like, hey, maybe Memphis trades Ja? Because hasn't Ja been on the trade block for like this whole time?
See, the thing is, if they trade Ja, then I don't know what the point is of this kind of move, because I don't think you're a contender with KD, Bane, and Jaren Jackson, right? I think the only like hope that you might be a contender is if you have Ja and KD. My question is like, I don't know, man. Like, does Phoenix want some of these pieces? The reality, you know what? I don't even think they would want Dame because of Bane because of Booker. It would be Jaren Jackson. So we're gonna start out with that, and then the game is back. But we'll circle back to that because that is interesting. Yo, what did you hear from the Raptors creator? What did they say? Murray to Brown. Murray fakes. Denver doesn't get a great look out of this possession. Aaron Gordon misses a three.
Gordon, no. The real MVP, no.
And Shai gets to the basket. Okay, Shai is having a hell of a stretch right now. I do believe that is 4 possessions in a row scoring. Yes, he has 8 points this quarter. 8 points in the first 3 minutes of this quarter.
The perfect number.
I said stop cucking us. Yo, General is on a heater right now with wild shit. We were 1 number off of getting flagged. Yo, I saw that as well. But yo, I've seen that before. I think we were 1 number off of getting the 3rd pick last year as well. Like, I don't know. I don't know. That doesn't really like do anything for me one way or the other. Dort from the corner misses. Hardenstein trying to fight for the rebound. Can't get it.
Jokic is about to have a calm 40 game. Watch.
Oh my God. Big 3 from Murray. It's a 7-point game. 72-65. In the midst of Shai going on this scoring assault, man. Denver scoring 2. Lou Dort from 3. Damn, responds with his own 3. 72-68. Again, punch, counter punch.
Rare Lou Dort bucket, because I swear he's been missing.
Facts. Punch, counter punch, bro. I feel like he's basically like Marcus Smart without the energy or the handle. No, you know what? Marcus Smart doesn't really have a handle either. Yo, he's just like less wild Marcus Smart. Jokic is clutching up. It's ridiculous. Where was this the last match? Yo, honestly, I feel like they're playing too many. They're playing the starters too many minutes. Like, I don't think that Denver starters are ever going to be like this consistently because they just play too much, bro. Denver's bench is so shit. Murray hits a three, 75-68. Yo, Murray and Jokic are showing up like veterans that know how to get the job done. Murray has 11 this quarter. Shai has 8. 19 points for the Canadians in less than 5 minutes in this quarter. That is crazy. And then Chet misses.
Chet, take your lame ass home.
Keep getting his stats as a shooter. Can a team still use a Marcus Smart, and if so, where? Yo, I don't know. And like valid questions have to be asked about Lou Dort.
Jokic and Murray alone has more than half of Denver's points.
Yo, I will say, oh my God, Jamal Murray. Oh my God, what a shot. It's a 9-point game, 77-68.
Where was this the past 2 games, Denver?
Shai turns it over. Yo, Denver is going crazy. Jamal Murray has Chet on him. I feel like he wanted to pull up, but he had Chet on him.
And Jared, this is why I said Nuggets in 6.
Yo, Jamal Murray wanted to shoot that 3 on that possession so badly. But yeah, I feel like Chris Boucher is legitimately going to be a bench contributor for a playoff team in the West next year, and it's going to make me very happy to see. Hey, Genwell, when it comes to these playoff performances, you can't argue against it. That being said, I watched the Olympics, and that shit will stick with me forever. Some people were there, some people weren't.
Wait, yeah, what happened during the Olympics? Because I only saw the USA game.
So Jamal Murray wasn't healthy, I don't think, but bro, he played like complete dog shit. But also, yeah, he just played like. Thing is, he wasn't with the team the year before that for the FIBA either because Denver won the championship. So like he didn't really have chemistry with the team. He was hurt, but yeah, he just played like shit.
Michael, what was the point of that?
Michael Porter with 4 fouls and 2 points, man. Always has to be somebody on Denver playing like shit.
Michael, the possession ends Jr. Michael, what's the point of a pass, Porter Jr.? Michael, we have Jokic for rebounds, Porter Jr. I swear to God.
We have Jokic for rebounds.
Nah, I saw a whole comment section of all those, and yeah, it just gets to a point, man.
Oh. Was it we got an illegal screen? Or we got a foul on Dort? Oh no. It's a foul on Dort.
Well,
Yo, Michael the not banned Porter. Yo, I'll never be able to look at him and not see Jonte. Oh my God. Another 3. A 3 by Aaron Gordon. And Denver has a 12-point lead. I think that's the biggest lead of the game. And OKC is forced into a timeout. Okay. Back to this, though. Memphis has to send more shit. Jaren Jackson Jr. They still have to send like 20. Okay. I'm assuming they can send Brandon Clark. And then let's see what is left after that. It failed.
Like 8 mil.
It says 9.5. Okay. 9.5, adjust trade. What does Memphis have to throw in? Do they have 9.5 of bad salary? They could probably send Conchar. I think they would have to send Conchar.
And then someone else.
And then fucking Vince Williams Jr. Okay, well, this is what it would have to be. Like, if they want to keep Bane, if they want to keep Ja, we literally traded their biggest salaries, and this is how they got to it. But Jaren Jackson and Brandon Clark sending hella bigs to Phoenix.
I was like, yeah, but won't they just turn them into the Lakers for, yeah, they have this big 3 but no big?
Yo, okay, let's take a look at Memphis's draft picks. Because truthfully, bro, I'm not really moved by this trade package. Like, okay, Memphis has swap rights, so they have a 2026 first. Okay, they have their picks, so at least they can trade picks. But yeah, I'm not moved. Yo, trust me, yes, he will be there soon. DC for who? Jaren Jackson isn't good. Big up young Kobe. I agree. But I think it's Joel in the chat was bringing up the idea of a KD trade to Memphis, so we had to work out what that would be. And this is all. This is really the only feasible option, man. And I don't think it's a great trade compensation. So we're gonna have to reset this shit, man. Like let's have another option for team 2. So we talked about Cleveland. We talked about. Have we done OKC yet? No, we haven't done
No,
OKC.
we didn't do OKC.
Okay, OKC is gonna probably run into the same contract issue. Oh fuck no, bro! They can't trade for KD.
Yeah, they can't.
Yo, cause like Shai's on 38, right? Hardenstein at 28, Caruso at 18. You'd have to trade like, I mean, okay, like you can trade Caruso and Lou Dort and like Isaiah Joe, right, to match the salaries. But that's not. I don't think that's a particularly attractive option for Phoenix compared to the other teams. And I think you just have to dump all your draft picks. And I don't know.
That, but also the Thunder are on the upper cup and they are still young and have draft picks.
Yo,
Why would
okay.
they trade for KD?
This is true. This is true. I wouldn't make that big of a move for KD if I was them. Yo, if Atlanta swaps Trae Young for swap trade for Ja. I just for some reason comprehended Jaren Jackson Jr. Ja for Trae Young. First of all, bro, I feel like if Ja was in Atlanta, he would be around so many more rappers. Cause bro, like Atlanta is like that's the like.
We thought Ja was thug and gangster in Memphis. Atlanta might actually be.
And don't get me wrong, like Memphis has like it still has a pretty strong presence, but bro, Atlanta is like the capital city of hip hop right now in terms of at least just like prominent artists. So I mean, I know like Key Glock and what's his name?
Always take
another Memphis rapper, very common or very prominent at Grizzlies games, bro. Ja will have the Atlanta environment so different at games. That being said, bro, I'd like to see it. Trae Young in Memphis.
Yeah, I kind of want Trae to stay in Atlanta just because of the Knicks slander.
Actually, you know what, bro? I think send him somewhere that there's already an existing beef with New York. Like you can't trade him to Indy or Boston, but imagine if he was on one of those franchises. Jalen Williams makes a basket.
Like send Trae to Brooklyn. I think that worked just for the comedy. Trae to Brooklyn.
True. But yeah, big up to everybody in here. Make sure you guys hit the like button and subscribe to the channel. Toronto Hoop Talk, we got live streams all throughout the playoffs. Chet gets a dunk, and it is, again, punch, counter punch. OKC's clawed back from down 12 to down 7.
Why are you trying to kill was already dead from being on perpetual mid?
Yo, this is true, though. Atlanta is, like, not really where careers get life. Is this an offensive foul on Jokic? Oh, shit, we got an offensive foul on Jokic.
Brother, what?
Yo, that's actually so funny. When you watch this, you're going to laugh. That's so funny.
How's that an offensive foul? His hand's on his neck.
I feel like that should have been a no call. I feel like they're just hand fighting. Can we do a Jalen Green trade yet? Yo, for sure. Propose a team. You think the Lakers keep Christian Coloco? Probably. Like, I don't think they have a good enough roster to be really like giving up on people with any potential. Murray from 3, freed up by a Jokic screen, misses. Shai gets the rebound. Shai in transition, fouled by Russ. Bucks. Oh, but hold on. Is that the Giannis trade? Is that the Giannis to Houston trade? Because we can do that. Russell Westbrook, 0 points, 3 fouls. Ooh, oh my God, Cason Wallace. My guy's out here traveling in high stakes situations.
And that is why you're a bench player.
Out here selling.
Forget the bench. Get off the field. Get off the arena.
Mm-hmm. Damn, we got more Jokic buckets. It does feel like, aside from a couple baskets, Denver has been able to sustain this lead for a little bit now. Jalen Williams. And Jokic takes a charge. Jokic out here making defensive plays, bro. This is a legacy game for Nikola Jokic.
He's proven that he is the real MVP.
Hashtag the real MVP. Jokic backing down Jalen Williams. Passes to Peyton Watson. Peyton Watson misses in the corner. Jokic gets the offensive rebound. Murray from 3. He misses as well. Rebound goes back to Murray. Murray from the corner. Misses again. And another offensive rebound by Memphis. And then Jalen Williams fouls Russell Westbrook. Yo, you got to hit the boards, man. OKC has to hit the boards.
This, you said Memphis.
And then Strother checks in, that demon. Did we finish this? Oh, there's one guest left. Okay, we'll finish that real quick. Wait, hold on. Alfred Payton. Alfred, not Alfred. Is that a good answer in life? 2%? That's solid. That's respectable. Jokic, floater. Oh my God. Another offensive rebound. Bro, I think the Nuggets got 5 offensive rebounds on that possession. They are definitely winning this game if that's what they're going to do. If OKC is going to not hit the boards, yeah, they're going to get.
Russ has 3 assists.
Caruso from the corner knocks it down. Caruso's telling his teammates to calm the hell down. Jokic bringing the ball up the court, a 0.5. Russ getting guarded by Chet. That's a hilarious matchup. Russ, given all the space in the world, misses a jumper.
Well, hold on. Where's that with timeout, coach? Russ on Chet, timeout.
Now the other way, Chet on Russ.
Wait, timeout, bro. That is not the match we want.
Russ wide open from 3 again. Air ball. Holy shit, Russ is playing right now.
Russ, why?
Yo, Russ is the bad mystery box outcome now. And then a 3. A huge 3 for SGA. It's a 6-point game. 59 seconds to go. SGA 21, 5, and 4. Unfortunately, though, Jokic has 31 and like 10. So actually probably 31 and like 12 by now. Russ. Oh no, Strother in the corner. Misses. Finally, OKC starting to get rebounds. 84-78. Jay, jumper, misses. Peyton Watson. Okay. I think, this is going to be Denver's last shot. They can't 2 for 1. Jokic running the offense. Jokic. Strother sets up Russ. Russ finally scores to beat the shot clock 86-78, an 8-point lead for Denver. Caruso's going to take the last shot of the quarter. Caruso jacks it up, air ball. It is an 8-point game at the end of the third, people. 1 quarter to go in this massive high-stakes basketball game, the Game 5, where 81% of the time the winner of this game wins the series. What a good game it's been. Very different than the last game. The last game was complete shit. I was contemplating between Gordon and Russ. Russ has 3. Fair enough. Okay, back to this shit. Bro, yeah, they're not making this trade. I'm not even gonna attempt to put this together and waste my time. They're not trading for Kevin Durant. Who are the other Kevin Durant teams? Oh, Young Kobe wanted to do Jalen Green, Bucks and Rockets. So we can run that for sure. Rockets. All right. So he wanted to have a Jalen Green, and I'm assuming a Giannis Antetokounmpo going the other way. Okay, and then what? I'm assuming they have to send about 15 million more, which could be done in the form of one Dillon Brooks. But this
Dillon Brooks.
That's probably the player you want to keep, though, because I'm looking at it this way: if you're trading for Giannis, you're making a win now push. You don't have to have you don't even at that point want to have a team with a hella older, hella younger players, so they can you can probably throw in Jabari Smith, and I think that should be enough to make the salaries work. No, it's failed. You're over the allowed income by 8.4. Okay, so they need to send 8.4 more.
Who Milwaukee? So
8.4 can be done with Jock Landale and change. But also, if we want to maybe rethink Jabari, then it could maybe it's Dillon Brooks. I just think that they would want to keep Dillon Brooks in this kind of a situation. Let's see what Jock. You know what? We're gonna do Jock Landale. No, you know what? Fuck that shit. We're gonna get rid of some of these young players, bro. Tari Eason and Cam Whitmore. You are Milwaukee Bucks, and then the other way, Milwaukee can throw in a vet on a smaller deal to make this kind of make sense the other way. Who could it be? AJ Green? Kevin Porter? You know what? Kevin Porter's already been to Houston. Let's send AJ Green. Try trade. Success. Okay. So this is kind of what the trade would have to look like. Jalen Green, Jabari Smith, Tari Eason, Cam Whitmore, to make the salaries work, and then Giannis Antetokounmpo and AJ Green. It would be hard since Green is a downgrade. Yeah, 100,000% he's a downgrade, but most players you trade Giannis for are going to be downgrades, so they definitely have to add more. They also need draft picks. Oh yeah, no, Jamal, you definitely need draft picks for sure. We can explore what the draft picks would be. So on Houston's side, the picks that they have access to, they have the Phoenix 1, the number 10 overall pick. Swap rights with Brooklyn in 2027. That's pretty valuable. Phoenix unprotected 2027. Swap rights with Portland or New Orleans. Oh, that's second round. Swap rights with Dallas or Phoenix. That, you know what? That's not going to be that decent anymore with Cooper Flag going to Dallas. Okay, the big one is they have Phoenix unprotected 2027 and Brooklyn swap rights. So that's pretty sick. You can trade these are two pretty sick assets to be able to trade. But yeah, the game is back. Caruso to the basket, gets fouled. Caruso will go to the free throw line to try to make it a 6-point game.
Free throw margins. You know what? I gotta see these. How many free throws have the Thunder shooted?
Has Aaron Holiday been with the Bucks? I can look that up right now. Aaron Holiday has not been with the Bucks. Pacers, Wizards, Suns, Hawks, and Rockets. Yo, Aaron Holiday would be sick for grids. Keep this in mind. Pacers, Wizards, Suns, Hawks, and Rockets. All right. Russ, I think he's going to go to the free throw line here. Which isn't the worst thing because Russ is definitely capable of missing free throws.
Don't jinx us, man.
Maybe if I talk about him missing, though, then he'll make them. I think I might be doing a reverse jinx here.
But what if he just posts a 10 home game and misses them?
No, he made the first one. You got to be a proud dad, though, having 3 sons in the NBA. A proud dad and a rich dad. A very, very wealthy dad at that point. Russ makes most free throws, so the reverse jinx worked. And Denver is up 88-80, with like 11 minutes to go, 11-20, as Jalen Williams gets fouled, going the other way. So J-Dub is about to head to the free throw line.
These goddamn free throw merchants. They have triple out 3 throws.
And they're still down 7 or down 8. But yeah, big up to the 82 people watching live. Make sure you guys hit the like button and subscribe to the channel. A lot of you guys are probably still here from the raid. Yeah, Toronto Hoop Talk. We got watch-alongs all throughout the playoffs. It's definitely going to be busy all throughout the finals. And then we're going to have draft and free agency stuff as well. Oh, my God. Jalen Williams misses the second, gets the rebound, goes up himself, misses. He was too selfish there, man. After he got the rebound, he could have kicked it out. He could have kicked it out.
Wait, that MJ rumor is true? Oh, I thought that was just a rumor.
No. He definitely got a deal to. So here's the thing. It's a really, oh my God, Russ, another air ball. And then Peyton Watson gets a rebound. Oh, but it's a shot clock violation because Russ shot an air ball. Holy shit, man. Russ, this is different.
Russ, this is why you're a backup. This is why people make fun of you, Russ.
Yo, General, I do think this is very interesting. Michael Jordan taking a contract to be an employee, that might be a recession indicator. Wiggins drives, contact, loses the ball. Nuggets go the other way.
So did Jordan basically get the Tom Brady to Fox deal?
Nah, bro. Here's the thing. They didn't even announce in what capacity he's joining. They just said he's going to be a special contributor. It doesn't sound like it's a huge deal. Like they didn't even make clear what he's going to be doing. They just said like, yo, we got him under contract. He's going to be doing something. I think that they should let him do like special assignments. Like, I don't know if I think he would be good at like just give him a mic and let him talk about random basketball shit. Like, OKC takes the timeout. I think you want to like, I don't know if you remember when Kobe had the thing with ESPN where he would break down specific teams. Yeah, I think if you give Jordan assignments like to break down particular teams, players, issues, stuff like that, I think it would be much better than just being like, hey, here's a mic and talk about whatever you want to talk about. Because I honestly think that if he did that, he'd just shit on people, which might be entertaining, but I don't know. It'd just be...
Or like, we already did that with like Shaq and Chuck and them.
Facts, we already have the OG shitting on younger players like segment of
and
content.
People are sick of it. They're like, especially with Shaq.
For sure.
Shaq and Jordan just doing it.
I'm actually just curious if any of the upper management in the NBA has former players. Oh, a fuck ton of them do. So it's funny you say that today. The Sixers just gave Jameer Nelson a job to be the assistant to the general manager. Landry Fields old Knicks and Raptors player, was the GM for the Hawks for the last few years. He just got fired. James Jones, no.
James Johnson?
No. James Jones. I think he, like the guy who LeBron had with him to shoot threes, I think he was the Suns GM for a little bit. Steve Kerr was the Suns GM for a little bit. Damn, the Suns is just like hiring ex-players. Elton Brand, ex-Sixer and Hawks player, was the Sixers GM when he gave Al Horford that crazy contract. Spoiler, Al Horford and Elton Brand were teammates in Atlanta, so he just probably gave his friend a huge contract. So there's tons. Oh, okay, probably some. Is they got and they still got two in the queue, maybe shooting blanks next round. Okay, when you say next round, do you mean like the next series or the next game? I do hear what you're saying, bro. Like I can see Denver shooting just completely going away next game. But the tricky thing for me is like, do I see OKC winning a game 6 and a game 7 back to back? I don't think so. Where Adam Silver is doing his terrorism work now, so I do think that's probably more of I would say there's probably some special like titles and roles where they need a specific thing, and they could get a player to do that. Like I know in the NFL and the NHL, they let ex-players hand out the punishments like suspensions and stuff. And I do think, you know what? I think it's the same for the NBA. But like, I don't think they have people helping with like the general stuff. Because I think honestly, that stuff's like more valuable to them. In terms of like, well, this is an owner thing. We want this space to just be exclusively for owners. Raptors trade Scotty Barnes to Dallas, so they will get number 1 pick. Damn, this guy's trying to manufacture the Adam Silver blessing. You know what? Low key, not even the worst idea. Shai to Lou Dort. Oh no. Lou Dort turns it over and then fouls Peyton Watson out of frustration. Those are signs of a team crumbling. A bad turnover and then a frustration foul. Signs of a team crumbling. Damn, you hate to see it, OKC. Murray to Jokic. Still a 9-point game. Peyton Watson blocked at the rim. And then the ball literally ends up rolling on the ground for like 5 seconds. Oh, yeah, I don't think, bro. Commissioners are never ex-players because if like commissioners, if you think about the role, they're actually usually lawyers. Like I know Adam Silver is a lawyer or used to be. I've met the commissioner for the CFL, the Canadian Football League. He used to be a lawyer. Bro, a lot of these commissioners end up being like politician kind of figures with those kind of backgrounds. It's not really like an ex-player. Like your player experience who's not really going to help in that role. Because that role is about playing politics between the 30 owners. It's not really about understanding like what's best for the league or the game or shit like that. Say Raptors are still barely a play-in team, but Ingram is an all-star next year. You think Thunder trade for Ingram? Yo, this is a great oh no, illegal screen for Denver. Shit, the scoring has completely stopped in this game. Yo, this is a great kind of a timeline to think through. If we're not that good, but Ingram is sick, then I think he's definitely a great trade piece, especially on a 3-year deal. The window for trading him is not that big. He could definitely get flipped. Shai, step back, pump fake, pass it to J Dub. Williams to the corner, Caruso, drive. Oh my God. Turns it over. Aaron Gordon, 1-on-2. Again, selfishly tries to go at 2 defenders. Lou Dort from 3. Makes the 3. 90-84. Lou Dort makes up for that frustration foul after the turnover. 6-point game, 8:12 to go. Neither team has really been in a shooting rhythm for a while now. There was a bunch of buckets in the first maybe 6-7 minutes of the third, but the buckets have dried up. Murray fouled on a floater. Now, it does look like Aaron Gordon was going to dunk that down even if there was no foul called, so this foul is not that bad for OKC. So we got free throws for Jamal Murray, just under 8 minutes to go. But yeah, 91-84 after Murray makes the first free throw. Ron Artest is going to be on Nightcap today with Shannon Sharp and Ocho. Thunder getting hella calls now. So Ingram on Thunder with SGA. Do they win the chip? I mean, there's so much more in that equation because who did they trade for Ingram in this situation? I mean, if we're under the impression that Ingram is really good and he gets traded to OKC, I mean, yeah, bro, that sounds like a whole lot of half-court scoring. Lou Dort hits another 3. Back-to-back 3s for Lou Dort, making up for the bad moments he's had in the game today. Up to 3 for 6 from 3. 5-point game, 7.5 minutes to go. Yo, who's Michael Porter Defense League? Point them out. Shai, baseline jumper, misses. These teams are trading misses now, man. Fuck. Lou Dort is, I think, the only person to make shots in like the last 10 field goals attempts, it feels like. Hardenstein and Filler? Yo, okay, yeah, that sounds like a really good team then. Lou Dort from 3 again. Can he make it 3 in a row? No, he misses. And they can't get the rebound. 0 field goals for Denver in the last 3 minutes. Again, like I said, nobody but Lou Dort has made shots in like the last 3 minutes, it feels like. All right, Denver. Another possession where they don't make a shot. Jalen Williams. To Jalen Williams. To Dort again. And Dort makes a third 3 in 4 shot attempts. Lou Dort is trying to shoot OKC back into the game. 92-90, timeout Denver. 6:19 to go. From what I heard. Yeah, I mean, we could get Topic. We could get Topic in the deal. Not gonna lie, I thought Denver was headed for a rebuild halfway through the season. You're not the only one, bro. A lot of people felt like they were cooked. It seemed like they didn't have 3-point shooting. It seemed like they didn't have depth or role players. But bro, basketball, 5-on-5 basketball is a superstar-driven sport. And they have an absolute Terminator, like you said, and they still have Jamal Murray. So they're figuring shit out. But truthfully, even in this kind of a situation where they're figuring things out, it's still not great. Like, they need Murray and Jokic to play amazing. Russ isn't giving them shit right now. Michael Porter Jr. isn't giving them shit right now. They had to turn to Strother today. Like, Aaron Gordon, they need him. Like, you know, they still don't look like a great team. They're just getting over the line because of 2 guys. But yeah, we can pull up a new one of these though. That is definitely what we can do. I'm done with the trade machine. We got a Raptors category. Hell yeah. Damari Carroll. Hamed Haddad. No, I don't think he touched the court. Never mind. Telfair. No, wait. Who am I confusing him with? Did that guy not play? Fuck. Okay, Ed Davis then. What ESPN ad, bro? I'm not seeing ESPN ads. 20 plus points per game in a season. Bosh. Whoa, what's up, King, bro? It's getting sticky. It's weird seeing Braun in the old Cavs jersey. Man, I feel old. Man, you feel old, bro. I feel older. I don't know. Yeah, I don't even know how old you are. I mean, I think I remember you saying something about being early 20s or like mid 20s. But yeah, I don't know. Oh, Wizards 20 plus points a game. Let's try to be shameless. Kuzma, let's go. 24? Oh, okay, yeah, 24. I mean, I'm 28, so again, I feel older than you feel. Denver Nuggets 20 points a game. Okay, Lawson. I feel like Lawson did it once. No, I guess not. Fears at number 9. I don't think he'll take Fears. I feel like the point guard that we would take is Yakachonis. I think that's the like Raptors Masai Ujiri point guard for us. Whoever gets heat in the first, I just want Zion James. Oh yeah, the player from Duke. That'd be lit. Okay, back to this game. 92-90. 6:15 to go. Denver hasn't made a shot in a long time. OKC has only had Lou Dort make shots in the last like 5 minutes, it feels like. Jokic, jumper from the free throw line, misses back rim. Jalen Williams gets the rebound. OKC has the ball with a chance to tie the game or take a lead for the first time in a long time. Shai. Ooh. Tipped pass to Jalen Williams. Shai. Back to Jalen Williams. Jalen Williams gets past. Oh, no, Jalen Williams. What did you do? And he gets fouled. Jalen Williams to the free throw line with a chance to tie the game. Chance to tie the game. Hey, man, this game has done some very interesting things since you've gone.
No, I've been here the whole time. I was just looking at stuff.
Oh, you were just locked in?
Yes.
I hear it. Yo, Jamal, what did you just put in the chat? Oh, ESPN played this. Oh, I've seen this before. Yeah, I've seen that ad before. 8-0 run for OKC. Jalen Williams' 2 free throws tie the game at 92. 5:42 left on the clock. We're about to get an amazing last 5 minutes, it looks like. Remember when SportsCenter used to be cool? Facts. Now they're just the worst. Things go to ESPN to die nowadays. It's like they're like the New Orleans Pelicans.
Random call out. What did they do to you?
The Pelicans?
Yes.
Remember I was talking about how, like, bro, everything there goes to die. Like, AD, all the people they traded for, Boogie Cousins, DeJounte Murray, like, just Zion. Like, bro, just things do not go to New Orleans and thrive.
What about... You know, I'm not going to say Chris Paul.
Yo, okay, here's the thing, right? Like, I mean, maybe things were different when they were the Hornets, but since they've been the Pelicans, bad things, man. Bad things. Let's say Embiid's knee is done. Would it be worth eating that contract for the 3rd pick? I would say so. If you're not a good team, to hell with that like the money that you pay to Embiid. Like that's fine. You have to pay the money to somebody. You're not going to be good. Actually, low key, Embiid would be an amazing tank commander. Get that big ass contract, get a shitty team around him, send him home to rehab whatever his issues are. Get the third pick, get another top pick. Embiid as a tank commander, sensational. Jalen Williams from 3. Air ball, man. An air ball off of Chet's hands.
J-Dub, this is why you are not that guy.
For real, man. He's not playing like that guy. So Denver has not made a field goal in 5 minutes.
Did not need to be reminded of that.
But yo, what's it called? This kind of goes back to Marcus's point about, I'm not going to say it how he said it, but like how they really have to have things go really well for things to go well. Shai, step back 3, misses. Lou Dort, chase. Oh my God, Lou Dort sacrificing to chase a rebound. Jalen Williams, pump fake. Passes to Chet. Chet, easy bucket, 94-94. 4:36 to go, timeout Denver. So we have a tied game with 4.5 to go. Lou Dort coming up huge for OKC down the stretch. Should we blame you for not streaming the lottery, Digger Ocean? We might have to. We might have to. I may have jeopardized our lottery by not being there. I thought I was doing it the other way around. I don't know if you guys saw the stream that I set up, but before my improv class, I set up a stream with a tankathon thing of us winning the lottery. I was like, hell yeah, let's do it. But yeah, it didn't work out. It did not work out. Horrible spot we're in from a value standpoint. Hopefully we can fit with the theme of getting quality starters, because with the 9th overall pick, we drafted DeMar DeRozan, Tracy McGrady, and Jakob Poeltl. But yeah, man, it's not fun. Picking 9th overall is not fun. They got to pump Jokic full of steroids and Viagra for 4th with 3 cans of Red Bull. I mean, the thing is, that's a recipe for a doctor's appointment for sure, because they do say when you take some of those pills that if you have an erection lasting longer than 3 hours, to call a medical professional. And if you pump the body with all these things, that's definitely going to have to happen at some point. So that's not great. Bulls is 13th? I think so. 94-94. Dort sticking to Jamal Murray. Canadian on Canadian violence. Jokic tries to rip through. They will call a foul. And they are in the bonus, so these are free throws. Yeah, 4:29 to go. Why is this on my screen? Damn. They got brick signs behind the free throw shooter, in front of the free throw shooter, behind the basket. Jokic makes the first one, 95-94. How many timeouts are left? Damn, 4 timeouts left in the game. These last 4 minutes are going to take forever. Which I'm not entirely against, but yeah. Chris Chiozza, Nets Wizards. Yo, what a pull. What a pull. 96-94. Shai with the ball. Passes to Jalen Williams. Jalen Williams picks up his dribble. Nowhere to go. Passes to Chet. Chet, turnaround jumper, and it doesn't fall, but Hardenstein puts it back in. Chet turnaround jumpers, man. That is not a sign of an offense that's functioning. There's no way we want Chet taking turnaround jumpers in these high leverage moments. I will say, though, it does not look like OKC has done a great job of finding good looks down the stretch here. It kind of just feels like Lou Dort started hitting threes, but that's not really a sustainable thing. OKC's got to create some better looks. 96-96. OKC with a chance to take the lead. Shai to the basket. 98-96 OKC. OKC with their first lead in forever. First lead since 14-13 in the first quarter. They trailed by 12 at some point. Jokic knocks Dort on his ass. Christian Brown misses. Again, OKC can't get a rebound. Jamal Murray with the ball. Second chance possession. Second chance for second chance points. Murray to Jokic. Jokic puts it in 98-98. Holy shit. Didn't Chris play for the Raptors as well? Chioza? I don't think so, but I don't know. Jamal is trying to propose the first to 100 wins. I don't think that that's a viable amendment, but we're going to see who does get first to 100. Shai, Lob, Hartenstein. OKC gets to 100. Game over. Game over. According to Jamal, game over. Damn, there's 2:40 to go. They're still playing. Never mind. 100-98. 2.5 minutes to go. Jamal Murray to Christian Brown. Jokic. Oh no, Hartenstein. Oh no, Hartenstein got beat way too easily. 100-100. 2:20 to go. Jokic up to 41. 41-15. Bum ass Jamal Murray. Why? Hey, I thought you said Jamal Murray over Shai. Come on. Come on. Shai, guarded by Jamal Murray. Shai, step back jumper. Gets knocked on his ass. Gets the jumper to fall. And one for Shai. Oh, we're talking about the foul. For sure, man. Got in the landing zone. Got in the landing zone. And one for Shai. A chance to give them a 3-point lead, and I'm seeing that SofaScore is spoiling it for me. He will hit the free throw to give them a 3-point lead. Damn, as soon as this game ends, I might have to go to playback to Sarcasm City to see what my guy Jez is saying. I might have to go. Hey, bro, King, don't worry. Long game. Long game. 2 minutes is a long time. Yo, okay, I think I know what's about to happen between Genwill and SofaScore. I think I know what's about to happen. Jokic from... Yo, no way. No way. No way. End of the shot clock off 1 foot. He hits a 3. No way.
That's my MVP. The sad thing is, he's about to get 50 and maybe lose this game.
No way. No way. 103. Thunder play amazing defense. What can you do? Like, you can't really contest that more than that. Spinning off one leg.
God, come on, Nuggets, come on. Jokic cannot get 50 and we lose. We cannot let this happen. Come on.
This is a hilarious thing to bring up right now. We got Davion Mitchell commentary with 1:30 to go in a huge moment. 103. Shai to Lou Dort. Shai.
Nuggets, please, man. Jokic can't
drives,
50 and
kicks to Lou Dort, gets swung to Jalen Williams, wide open from 3, and he hits it. Jalen Williams, closest defender, was maybe like 10 feet away. And with nothing but space, he knocks a 3 down. We have seen a game with a 3-point play, a 3-pointer, and then another 3-pointer as the last 3 possessions. In clutch time, when typically offenses start stumbling, this game has delivered. Holy shit, man. What a game. Hey, King, just want to check your pulse, bro. Heart beating okay?
All by himself. I know he hasn't hit anything, but come on, Denver.
Yo, that's just a defensive error. That's a blown assignment. There's no way that's the plan.
Come on. Jokic can't have 50 and we lose. Come on.
This is true, man. If he scores 50 and they lose, that'll be kind of depressing. But also, again, finally the MVPs are looking like MVPs. Oh, there's a Celtics first-round pick with a crazy last name that I forget, but he would be good for this. Lakers? Oh, Andre Ingram. Okay, we're back. 106, 103, 118 to go. Denver only has 1 timeout left. OKC has 2.
Come on, Denver.
Millsap Nets Nuggets. That's a hell of a name. Jokic guarded by Hardenstein. Jokic posting up Hardenstein. Jokic passes to MPJ. Oh my God. Michael Porter Jr. He's allowed to play in the NBA, but he may as well be banned the way he's playing today. What a shit game from Michael Porter Jr. 106-103. We just hit the 1 minute mark. Shai dribbling the clock down. 10 seconds left on the shot clock. Shai goes right. Shai goes around the screen. Shai steps up into a three and he knocks it down. SGA gives OKC a 6-point game. Sorry, 6-point lead. 109-103. No timeouts. I love it. Let's live in the chaos. Jokic trying to get some positioning on Chet. Michael Porter Jr. from 3. Air ball. Brown with the rebound. And it will be Denver will keep the ball. OKC can't get the rebound. Michael Porter. Okay, here's the thing, right? Season on the line, and we're going to Michael Porter Jr. There's no way that there isn't some illegal betting happening somewhere. If Michael Porter Jr. is taking these shots, I think him and the coach are in on something. Because, bro, how? Look at the way Murray and Jokic are playing. How is it happening at this crucial time that Michael Porter Jr., I think he has 4 points today, is shooting these threes? Can we talk about how dominant LeBron is? Hold on. We'll get to this shit in a second. Aaron Gordon, fadeaway 3. Rims out. Shai with the rebound. And he gets fouled. Shai to the free throw line. Yo, this game from OKC has been crazy. To be down 12 and have this comeback, that's crazy. Shai legacy game, people. Shai legacy game. These air balls are crazy. Like, between Russ and Michael Porter Jr., the Nuggets shot like 4 air balls. I want to erase MPJ from him. Game fixing for real. No way no way MPJ can be there to blow the season like that. With the fucked up shoulder and everything. His existence shouldn't happen. I'm pissed for sure. Bro, what is LeBron gonna do with this? Okay, I think what he's saying, first of all, this is amazing propaganda in a moment like this. But I think he's just saying, like, yo, look at all Jokic has to do and he's still losing. Carrying bums is hard. I think that's the point young Kobe is trying to make. Carrying bums is not for the faint of heart. But yeah, bro, it is an 8-point game. This game is over. Bask in the glory. If you're an OKC Thunder fan, King, for what it's worth, I still think this series is going to 7 games. But I just think this is a very difficult series to expect a team to win a game 6 and a game 7 in. I mean, as is, again, that only happens 19% of the time. But when you need to get 2 wins in a row against Jokic, I think that sounds very difficult. You need a game 6 and a game 7. You got to win them against Shai. That sounds very difficult. I think this is going to be an extremely challenging series for Denver to come back in. But I do think it's going to game 7. So fuck it, man. You never know. Unless there's a critical injury. Facts. And like acts of God are definitely something you have to factor in, right? Like if an earthquake hits and like, something really bad happens, you never know what could happen. But yeah.
And this is why I wanted us to win game 5. I mean,
4.
game 4, yeah.
Yo.
This is exactly why I wanted us to win game 4.
OKC has outscored Denver 62-35 in the fourth quarter of the last 2 games. Bruh, that's bad. Getting outscored by 27 in the last 2 fourth quarters, that is not good. Okay, Denver, let's see what they drop. Murray goes right. Murray gets to the basket. Shai does a good job of not fouling. Ball goes to Jalen Williams. Jalen Williams gets put on the free throw line. No timeouts left for Denver, 2 for OKC. And OKC is going to use one of the remaining 2 timeouts, I think, here. No. J-Dub to the free throw line. Ooh, Jay Williams misses the first one. Second free throw. Puts this one down. 112 to 105. Again, Denver has no timeouts. So this game probably ends here. Murray dribbles up the court. Murray jacks up a three, misses. Ball bounces around for the rebound. Shai dribbles it out. This game is over. Oh, goddamn, never mind. Having MPJ take, bro, unbelievable. Unbelievable. I trust DeAndre Jordan more is crazy though. Do you think the lottery ball machine was rigged like the machines used to be? The people in the room would think it's legit, but yeah. Oh, 1,000,000%. Like, if you're gonna rig a lottery, having a sham of a like thing that makes it look real is a crucial part of rigging anything. The hell? Of course they could rig a machine. Of course they could rig balls. They could rig they could do so many different things. So I mean, thing is like, are we ever gonna have definitive proof one way or another that it's rigged or not rigged? No. You just have to look at the outcomes and like make the conclusion for yourself. It doesn't matter. We can't see it anyways. It just shows how little transparency there is. True. But yeah, big up to everybody in here. Make sure you guys hit the like button and subscribe to the channel on your way out. Still 66 people watching at the end of the stream, so that's very cool. I think we got rated with about 170 to start the stream. We've had a gradual decline to 66, which I'm pretty happy with. I'll be back tomorrow for Knicks and Celtics at 7 o'clock Eastern, which probably is going to be the last watch along for that series because I'm thinking that ends. But yeah, big up to everybody in here. Make sure you guys hit the... Yo, what the fuck, bro? Bro, go to Sarcasm City right now. I'm gonna join you, bro. Jez, come through to Sarcasm City right now. The playback. I'm pulling up. But yeah, big up to you guys. I will see you guys tomorrow. You guys have fun. Take care. Like I said, like and sub to the channel on your way out. And big up. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Take care. I am out.